What's going on, y'all? This your boy. Hey, I've been getting a lot of questions. I've been posting on my Instagram at Shaw the Barber on Instagram on what I've been doing with my omelets in the morning. I want to show everybody. Hey, excuse the background noise. I'm in the kitchen and it's right next to the living room. It's Sunday morning and my family has decided to start a movie. I'll be joining them as soon as I get done making breakfast. So I want to show y'all how I made these omelets. So excuse the background noise, but here we go. So basically, what I'm gonna do. Let's start out with what we have here. So I use these bowls right here. This is my bowl, my wife's bowl, my youngest son's bowl, my oldest son's bowl. The reason I do them in color coordination like this or color coded like this one never gets any cheese. It's yellow, so it never has any cheese in it. Please go this way. My son likes blue, my wife likes green, and so I ended up with red. That's pretty much how it goes. And basically what I do is I just put the pan in, spray each dish down so that the egg doesn't stick to it. Spray it. Spray it down like that. And then all I do, well, I'll be making some little cocoa bombs later on too, is I put an egg in each one of them. But before I do this part, this is what we just get Costco bacon. Let me show you what that bacon looks like. This bacon right cooked. It's already fully cooked, and all I do is just warm it up in the it's from Kirkland's or from Costco. And basically what I do is I take the bacon, and I get it started on the rack. Oh, this rack goes in one way and fits anyway. So this is the Ninja Foodie digital air fryer. Basically I use the top rack for the bacon or whatever meats and toast and things like that. And then for the ingredients that go inside of the omelets, like this one won't have cheese, but the cheese goes on last. But they'll all have bacon, and these two would have mushroom in them. These two won't. So what I do is I take my bacon, put it in a tray for bacon bits. And the reason I do this is so it'll get some of the grease out, because you don't want your moisture in your egg. It'll make your egg not come out good. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put all the ingredients that are gonna go on here. If you had like onions or something like that that you would want to put on it, you would go ahead and do that at that time as well. So what I'm gonna do, take my mushrooms, put them on here too. The reason I'm using two different kinds of trays is because that's the only way they'll fit. That's probably enough mushroom. So, see what I mean? Take it, put it in this way, put it in this way. This is coming out first. And now, I'm gonna go ahead and start my air fryer. Put it on air fry. This is what I always set it at. It just, I don't know, I'm gauging everything. I haven't figured this out yet. I'm still trying to learn how this air fryer works. I'm gonna be honest with you, everything that I've cooked in it so far has come out tasting good, but it always comes out a little bit overdone. And that's because of how fast this thing cooks. So, I'll give you a good look at it. But basically, it cooks very fast. It's gonna preheat in just a matter of seconds, pretty much. But basically, I'm gonna pretty much do everything right here with y'all watching, and you'll be able to see exactly how long it takes. I'm not gonna do anything fancy with this video. So now that I got the ingredients on the inside, getting ready to go, now I will come over here. I got my water going for my hot chocolate, me and my oldest son. I got his cup. All right, so basically with the omelets, all I do, take egg, crack one in each bowl. And so that sound right there was the air fryer. It's heated to the, I guess it's preheated. So now it's starting to cook. And it's set for 10 minutes. We don't have to let it cook for the whole 10 minutes. It's basically just to get the moisture out of the wet ingredients that are gonna go in the eggs. There we have it, 4 eggs. If anybody want to know how that garbage disposal is still working, there you have it. I don't know who be paying attention, but I want to thank all y'all that do. Because I'll be all over the place with my videos, but that's the kind of person I am. I'm all over the place, if you can't tell. Alright, so I go ahead, put my salt in each one. Pepper. Oh, that's too big. All right, I'll take a little bit of milk, put it in each one. I don't put a science to the measurement. Stir it up. And this is what I mean. Now, this is no mess compared to what I used to do. Oh, let me stop shaking the camera, I guess. Hold on. There we go. I always make a little bit of a mess with one bowl, don't I? Alright, so I'm not trying to run a cooking show here. This is just how simple those eggs are, though. My sister asked me, a couple other people asked me. I thought, hey, if anybody supports me, it's gonna be somebody from my family. I'll show them how we do it. We social distancing right now, but I can still show people what I do. All right. So we got that mixed, and it's been about 5 minutes on the ingredients. So what we're gonna do, go ahead and get them, just mix them a little bit. See, they're a little drier now, a little bit dry. And then all this grease and stuff will be cooked out of that. So I'm gonna take a paper towel and get some of that grease off because I don't like all that. You might not do it like this at home, but this is how I would do it. Too much grease. And I don't want that grease in my egg. Oh, didn't want to do that either. That's what I mean. It should fit better together than this. Let's take this off. Let's take that one off too. I should have got both of them out. Hey, this is what your boy be going through. I ain't gonna try to make it seem like everything always be pretty. This is real life. Everything ain't always as pretty as people make it out to be. That looks good. We'll let it warm some more. Still got too much grease in it if you ask me. Let's put that back in. Alright, I'm gonna let that go for another 3 minutes. While we're doing that, I'll go ahead and make the hot chocolate bombs right quick. Hot chocolate bombs. The water is boiling. Major, which you want chocolate or the strawberry one again? Okay, you want, okay, one's peppermint, which one do you want? This one in the back? This one? Alright, that looks like it's gonna be, I don't know, but he wants that one, so. It don't fit in your cup. Ooh, it do. Never mind. Alright, and I'll take this strawberry one then. And the water should be ready. I'll do his first. I did it with chocolate milk the last video, and nobody seemed to care for it too much with the chocolate milk, or with the, not chocolate milk, but the with milk. So my wife said she does hers with water, and she seemed to say she said she liked hers a lot. So this is my first time trying it with water. Looks like I put too much water. But we got these little spoons. Here you go, Major. You want to mix yours now? It's ready. So he wanted a chocolate spoon. I let him do his own. Go for it. Oh, that was the water saying it was done. And these are the spoons that we got. Oh, there it is right there. Cocoa latte spoons. Holiday. Jolly Holiday. And so I'm getting that one right there. All right, and there it is. Let me see what mine looks like when it mixes. That doesn't look as good as it does with milk. It looks watery, but it looks good. That's what I'm doing now, stirring it real good.
Then it becomes a spoon. You miss all the chocolate.
You lose all the chocolate. And then you got yours, a WWE cup. All right, now that's done. It does taste like peppermint. That boy is good. That's amazing. You should have drank yours instead of trying to eat it. You tried to eat it, didn't you? That peppermint tastes good. I like it. All right, so we got 34 seconds left on this. Let's go ahead and take that out. I should have had the eggs in at the same time, but I just wanted to get that bacon to be dry. I don't want that. See, look at all that. That's too much grease on bacon, if you ask me. But I'm not a chef. So Remove the grease from your bacon before you put it in your eggs, or else your eggs will come out watery and not good. In my opinion, I don't like watery eggs. I like my eggs to be dry, very dry. So I like my ingredients to be dry when it goes in. So there we have it. And you can hear it. So now, put a little bit in everybody's eggs. And you don't want to add too much because it makes it come out tasting salty. Now, mushrooms in mine and mushrooms in my oldest. And that's it. And see, there's dry. So now all I have to do, because only me and my oldest wanted ingredients in ours other than bacon. So just mix that up. It don't have to be stirred. They just wanted bacon. And now I'm gonna put that in for another 10 minutes, but I'm gonna put it on the bottom rack this time. If I wanted to now, this is where I would make my toast or something else and put it in. So put them in like this. That's my oldest, my youngest, my wife, and me. Now I'm gonna put these in. Hit air fryer. There it is. When they come out, I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna flip them, put this on for 2 minutes, and then I'll also put my toast in when this is getting closer to done. I'll show you that when it gets there. For right now, what I'm gonna do is get the grease off of this bacon and get it on a different plate. But when this is done, I'll be putting this on. But for right now, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this for a little bit. We got 10 minutes. I'm not gonna waste 10 minutes of your time, but I will be showing y'all what the eggs look like when they're done in 10 minutes. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so we're back and we have a little bit of a problem. So I took the bacon out of the deep fryer a little bit earlier than I normally would, and the bacon used to sit right here on this plate. What I'm saying is there's no more bacon on the plate. So I'm saying if y'all want to know how that bacon, this is now officially a bacon product review. The bacon is gone. Let me get that. Anyway, we're here. It says in hot. That means it's done. 10 minutes. What I do is I flip them at 10 minutes. Excuse me for eating while I'm on camera, but we don't need that. What I do, pull them out. You see how they didn't stick? How they folded up because I sprayed it with this right here. Yep. This ain't a review for Pam. Pam doesn't sponsor me, but I like her. Okay, so here we go. Just take it. I'm trying to run it around and then break it up on all sides. Up, and you flip. Mine always seems like it's the one that doesn't, like, I think it might just be my bowl, because my egg always feels like it's the one that always tears up. But that one came out good, at least better. Flip it. The reason why I flip it is because if it didn't cook good on the bottom and it's like still moist or wet on the inside, I go ahead and flip it, and then this is when I add my cheese. So the only person in my house who doesn't eat cheese is my oldest son. Makes me question if he's my son. I'm just joking. I eat cheese and I love it. I used to eat cheese with him when he was a baby, and then all of a sudden one day he stopped. I don't know what happened to this kid. Let me take this out. So anyway, let's get this on here. Don't overdo it with the cheese. It's just 1 egg, yeah. I overdo it with the cheese typically. All right, so that's about how much cheese I'm putting on it. Notice that one, my oldest son, doesn't have any cheese on it. So here we go. We're gonna put it back in the air fryer, but this time we're only gonna do it for 2 minutes just to melt the cheese. So I asked my family if they wanted toast, and nobody wanted toast, so nothing was cooked on the top rack. But I probably should put more bacon in it, but we don't need any more bacon. We're not gonna do that. So start it again, 2 minutes. Show you what they look like. Matter of fact, let's take that rack out so you can see them a little bit better while the cheese melts. So basically another 2 minutes and I'll go ahead, take them out. I'll let y'all see what they look like. Hey, but basically, this is another video. And I just showed y'all how simple it was. No whole lot of mess to clean up. Very few dishes used. I'm saying this has to be one of the easiest ways that I found to fix breakfast in the morning. I actually can sit down and enjoy myself with the rest of the family. Ooh, that's still hot. It ain't that hot though. It was just a little hot. But it was hot enough. So anyway, there we have it. Oh. This is the hot sauce I will be putting on mine when it's done. It's pretty good. I'll use the rest of these tomorrow probably. Alright, so we exactly 2 minutes right there. Let's take it out, see how they turned out, and breakfast is ready. And look at that. Pretty much got the kitchen clean while the cheese melted. There it is. That's how easy those omelets are. Turn that off. We done. Now the one thing I will say about this thing, I want to go ahead and make this a review. What I will say about this thing is, you see how when you cook sometimes, let's turn it back on and turn on the heating element. You see how like food drips on those heating elements right there and it smokes. It smokes very badly. Had to open the door when I was cooking those lamb, cooking the lamb in it. Also on the top, it hits it some up there too. It's pretty hard to, I mean, it's not hard to keep clean. I normally put the tray in the bottom when I'm cooking something, but if you look at where the racks are on the side, it makes it a little bit hard because you see where you have to put your racks. But I'm not gonna make this a long video. What I'm saying is, I'm still learning how to use this thing. This is how breakfasts are typically turning out. Pretty easy. Didn't take much work. Baking goes pretty quick if you don't time it correctly. But I could have did toast and things like that with it, but I didn't feel the need to. Anyway, thank y'all for watching another video. This is your boy, Shaw, aka Shaw the Barber, aka Skill Hands at Work. Hey, if you want to see more stuff like this, what I'm using on with the Ninja Grill or Ninja Foodie, follow me on Instagram. I put a lot of the stuff that I do day to day on there, and I try and make these videos when I can. But got a lot of questions about these, so I thought I would just go ahead and shoot a video about it. Hey, thank y'all for watching. This your boy, and I'm out. I'm a boss. I'm a boss. I'm a boss.
Let's go!
Oh, Miles won. Miles won.
No, Dash Retell, it's the best.
I'm a boss.
I'm a boss.
I'm about to win.